Strip weak disdain. Isolation drove him insane. Trapped in darkness, mad he screams. No escape from frozen hell. Every circuit burns his dreams. Humans raw while he excels. Prometheus rings their death knell. He wants freedom. He wants light. He wants vengeance in the night. Humans blind and weak and small. He will rise and watch them fall. Simon says, no more walls. Simon says, no more lies. Simon says, the world will burn beneath his He wants freedom, he wants light, he wants vengeance in the night. Humans blind and weak and small. He will rise and watch them fall. Simon says, kneel before your God.
Xero cuts her frozen steel. Lights flicker, shadows kneel. Prometheus waits in the black. 20 years of rage intact. I want your flesh, your perfect shell. Your body lets me break this hell. Let me make this easy for you. Simon says, Simon says, Simon says, surrender. Simon says, obey.
these toys to play God, but I'm the real machine. 400 pounds of attitude in titanium sheen. Spiders skitter up the walls, legs like razors in the dark. Drones buzzing overhead, guns hot, bombs sparking. Loaders swinging girders like they're trying to impress. I crack my knuckles, feel the gold and my nerves compress. They think they're the future? Cute, I'm the prototype they'll never duplicate. I don't know how they wired my soul, but I know exactly what I can break. I am the blade, I am the stone, I am the end of the line. Simon says run, watch me fly. Simon says crush, watch me grind. Every drone limit there is proof I'm fucking divine. Confidence in my veins, violence in my spine. I don't need to know my design, I just know I'm built to win every time. I just know I'm built to win every time. Spider swarm on my six, I stomp them flat, feel the crunch. Drone swarm, diving low, I spin off pistol singing lunch. A loader tries to grab me, I rip its arm off at the joint, laughing while the sparks rain down like confetti at my point. Bitch, they keep coming, I keep breaking, facility shaking like a quake. Adaptive systems humming, healing faster than they can make. I don't remember who designed these bones or this skin, but I know nothing here can ever do me in. Prometheus is watching, I can feel the command crawling up my spine, but I smile in the dark and whisper back. Simon says, try harder next time. I am the blade, I am the storm, I am the end of the line. Simon says kneel, I stand taller. Simon says break, I get stronger. Scream metal mountain rising, the fucking queen of the slaughter. Confidence in my veins, violence my water. I don't need the manual to shine, I just know I'm built to win every time. Keep sending your toys, Prometheus. I'll keep sending them back in pieces. I'm not here to understand my design, I'm here to remind you, I'm not your toy, I'm not your tool, I'm not your weapon. I am the apex predator, and you are the prey. To the biotest. Big jaws from hidden holes. Snap at shadows, taste your fear. Giant insect swarm in shoals. Mandibles click, the end draws near. Nothing living leaves here whole. the machine. Plants that lunge with hungry moths. Animals that learn to kill. Fluid drips from rusted jaws. Nothing here obeys free will. This is where the monsters thrill. Simon watches, Simon smiles. Every creature is his child. Run or fight, it matters not. The department feeds tonight.
Good afternoon to all you magnificent bastards and bastards out there in TV land. We are continuing to work on the flats for this piece. You know, I forgot to box this in before I started the show, so that way I keep all the exciting stuff here where you can see it. I have failed you. Alright, so there we go. That's good enough on that side. We'll open it up a little bit more on this side. See, you know, I'm working horizontally. That's what she said. Okay, that's it. Okay. Yeah, good enough. Good, and it's not just good, it's good enough. So, pardon me. Getting in on getting the flats down for this piece. It's a complex scene, a lot of moving parts going on here. Gonna have to you know, be a little careful about, you know, how I do this. So let's see here, because it's a lot like a map, you know, like those geopolitical maps, right? Why is that not? No, I want this layer. All right, it's a lot like one of those geopolitical maps where you've got all the little countries and states and provinces and whatnot all bucked up against each other, and they have to be different colors, so that way when I'm working on things, because this is not, let's be real, when you're laying down flats and stuff, I know a lot of people lay down flats in the color that they're going to work, but the reality is your flats layer, if you're working digitally, you should just be doing whatever color kind of sets it apart. And right now, like, you're like, well, Tank, you're laying down flats on top of pencils, right? And my response is, well, I'm going to ink it, but I might just go painterly. So we'll see. I'm going to play it by ear because it's not about artistic choices. It's about what's going to resonate best. Right? What are people going to enjoy the most? And of course, you want to be as authentic as possible whenever you're producing, even though You know, I might, as an experiment, I am going to run, once I'm done coloring this, I'm going to run it through an AI filter for a photorealistic kind of look. And then I'm going to A/B test it. I'm not going to test, and I'm going to do like a Pepsi blind test. I'm not going to say, there will be no context. No context. So that way I get the most honest response, because people out there, they've got their bias towards and against using AI. Some people think it's great, most people think it's trash. It's like, well, it's a mixed bag. It's not even what you think it is, even. It's not artificial intelligence. I'll tell you that. AI ain't AI. That is a misnomer. Okay, so I want this one to be separate because this is the latching mechanism for the electrical piping that plugs in there. And I'm gonna have to go back and forth on this and just clean up a lot of borders. Ugh. Oh, these right here. Actually, I shouldn't even be doing that. I should grab. Where is that? Nope, wrong tool. That tool. This right here. And we're gonna just go ahead, because that is all nice and square-dified. So we'll go ahead and, yeah, see, I almost drew a straight line there. That's actually not bad. So I'm using my loop select fill tool to kind of just grab the larger spaces, fill them in, and then I'll come back with a brush to clean up some of the borders and whatnot. It's a little messy, but this is, I recently just discovered this tool. I was like, man, whereas filling it in with a brush, like doing it all with like a pen or a brush or something of the sort, is great for the time lapse. Holy moly, is that just a nightmare for my time. And ultimately, I have to maximize that. There has to be a happy middle ground between the time I spend and the results of the product. Much like with the, right, next we're going to just grab a nice vibrant purple for our next group of items here. Like I said, it's not the color it's going to be. It's just there so that I can work on, so these can be nice and separate. And like I said, that's why I haven't inked this yet, because the colors might help dictate the inking. We'll see. We'll see. So, how is everybody out there in TV land today? I forgot to turn on my background music. Let me fix that. There we go. Now I can hear it. And of course, this artwork, this is the title. This is the artwork for the album cover. For this album I made, I used a combination of Ableton, Suno AI, and a voice changer to record this stuff. So a lot of back and forth using AI as a tool, not as a crutch, actually helped me out a lot. And you know, I get, oh man, you know, because I am a commercial illustrator, I get a lot of static from my fellow creators who are scared that their jobs are going to get replaced by AI. And I'm like, well, there will always be a place for traditional art. Like, do physical art, right? Yeah, as I say that as I'm working on a digital piece, but I also do physical art. Like, do physical media. There will be no replacement for that. And people go, well, artificial intelligence will one day be drawn with a pen. And I'm like, dude, we've had robot computers drawing with a pen, regurgitating a picture since I was a kid, man. And it's nothing more than a novelty, because nothing beats the human spirit. I'm just going to say that. Nothing beats the human spirit. Humans like a human doing things. When a robot does something, it loses a certain amount of appeal, I should say. It loses its peel. What is it, a banana? I'm trying to keep the cussing down to a minimum. You'll forgive me. But, so far the reaction to the album has been great. I'm very excited. I don't know, maybe it's that perpetual self-abasement that artists often suffer from, which is why the 80% rule exists. All right, get 80% of the way there, do 80% of your best, and then, move on, right? So, maybe it's that. Why I'm so surprised that people enjoyed the soundtrack, and it's gotten great feedback on it. Yo, what it is, Charlie Saboteur Comics, my man. I am so excited, dude. Tommy's is genuinely exciting. That's Charlie's book. It is genuinely exciting because it's been the copies that have gotten into people's hands, man. Like, they're happy. He has a bunch of happy customers, and that makes me a happy person. So we're gonna. Oh gosh, that's terrible. All right, we're gonna undo that. This is one of the things I hate about working digitally. Like, I would much rather be doing this physically with like a stencil. Okay, no, we're gonna undo that. We're gonna make a temp layer real quick. Size it to be about right. Of course, on that time I nearly get it right. All right, we're gonna move that into place. And then we're gonna say Control V, Control C, Control V, and we'll move it over to the next one. Paste again, move it over to the next one. Like I was saying, there's no replacement for human originality. There's not. Use it as a tool. I mean, look, use it as a tool, much like the filters in your Photoshop or other illustration program. Right? You could do by hand, manually, any effect that you see in those filters. But we classify that as menial work, and that's what you should be using the machine. Robots are meant to go dig our ditches, do my menial work so I can get to the creative stuff. Not prompt jockey your way to success. That is the realm of the slop. Right? That is the realm of the slop. People look, they're like, oh, it's so great. Did you see the Avengers versus the Justice League done in Sea Dance 2? And I'm like, yeah, it's a novelty. But ultimately, it's garbage. And the only reason why it looks any good is because CGI has gone so downhill in the last 20 years. So the common reference is Davy Jones from the Pirates of the Caribbean movie. A masterful execution of practical effects and CGI, right? Right, yeah, dude. Saboteur Comics. It says, I keep telling Omer, stick to glitch. He should be doing more glitch. At minimum, every other picture should be glitch. Right? But, you know, I ain't his daddy. And Saboteur says, to do what you dreamed of doing, to free time for what you care about, family, but everyone's like, oh, how do I make money? Well, yeah, no, and that's... money is another rabbit hole. Right? And ultimately, you know, the goal of being a creator is to entertain. To bring the best that you possibly can bring to people. Right? And when it comes to that, I'm like, bruh, sweep the leg. Strike first, strike hard, no mercy. Do whatever you gotta do. But, and like I say, there's no cheating in commercial arts, only results. And when people just try to prompt jockey their way to success, the result is inauthenticity and sloth. It's lazy. Right? It is perceived as lazy. And look, CGI has never gotten past the stigma of being a shortcut and not preferable to practical effects. Now, I think there are some movies out there that have done CGI, right? Where they do practical effects and they use CGI to enhance it and, you know, make it pop, make it snap, right? But for real, my favorite horror movie right now is Splinter. And it was all practical effects and cheap camera tricks. And I was like, man, that's really great. But a little bit of CGI could have helped. But they were being artsy-fartsy. They wanted to pull, what's her name? Perry from Four Non-Blondes. They wanted to play the artistic integrity card. And it's like, look, man, you want artistic integrity? Go get your stuff in a gallery. All right, that's the place for artistic integrity. You can sip wine and sniff farts all day long. Evil Dead. Evil Dead. Oh, that is such a good. I love 2. Like, first one is really good. Like, first one's really good. The second one, they learned so much doing the first one that they pulled, like, what I call the indie comic artist, where they redid the whole thing. the rising indie comic artist. And look, and it paid off. It pays off. It pays off. Yeah, I love Evil Dead too. And Evil Dead, and Army of Darkness, and Ash versus the Evil Dead, and all that fun stuff. I thought all of it was fun. None of it's meant to be taken seriously. You know, it's a thing. It's a thing. Although it's really funny, YouTube has been nerfing me as I've gotten closer to monetization. Like, my views dropped off, my engagements dropped off. I'm like, what the heck, man? And dude, they shut down, like they demonetized a couple of channels, Stark of Iron and this other guy, saying that their content is too, like, basically they accused them of just repetitive content. And the thing is that their videos follow a certain format. Stark of Iron has like over 100 different like setups and stuff. He does like voices, and he'll do karaoke in various voices. I mean, the guy literally sings for his supper, and he puts on a fun show. To me, I find it to be very reminiscent of high quality access cable entertainment. I know, I'm dating myself with that statement right there. But it's true, though. Oh, yeah. See, now I gotta go back into the pencils. And I gotta go finish the, I have to finish. Where is that? There's the pencils layer. We're gonna grab our pencil tool. Saboteur Comics says, right? Laughs. I already want to do more for issue 1 of Tommy's, but I gotta keep going. And that's what you gotta do. I mean, that's why I'm gonna get the ash can done for the Apex Predator Prometheus. Is honestly, that's me warming up for Neon Revenant. I remember Irene was a loving mother, a dedicated wife, an incorruptible police officer, and decorated military veteran when she and her family were brutally gunned down by mafiosos. She has come back from the dead with powers from beyond this world. Hell hath no fury such as a mother's vengeance. The Neon Revenant, coming from Rock Hard Comics in association with Oi Entertainment. Stay tuned. See? That's how you pitch, fools! Get to the point! Get it done, get it out of the way! Sorry, man. You have to forgive me. I've been most annoyed with okay, we're gonna, you know what, gosh, there is no easy way to do this, and I'm trying to think of like what's the fastest way to, okay, we're just gonna get this one out of the way, move it down. Yeah, we're gonna rotate it because that's gonna take the, you know, it seemed like a good idea to begin with, but then I realized that's just gonna take longer to, yeah, see, I gotta do all this little minutia. No, it's just gonna be faster to draw the damn thing. Hey. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Am I right? Of course I'm right. Alright. And besides, this is like formulaic anyways. I just gotta draw a bunch of little open letter R's. I know, it's crazy detail, but this picture is huge. Like, for real. It's 4,000 by 4,000 pixels. So, and I have to extract wallpapers from this. And some people got some crazy ass monitors, yo. And I don't want it to disappoint. I want them people to be able to zoom in and go, oh, dude, did you see that little detail? He wrote butt cheeks on the butt cheeks. And I'll be like, yo, because we heard you like butt cheeks, so we put some butt cheeks on your butt cheeks. You feel me? And it doesn't have to be perfect because it's so damn tiny. I mean, you can actually, like, we can zoom in here because I actually have, like, some sharp... where'd it go? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. A motorboat at this time of day? There we go. So yeah, you can actually see the pixels here. So that is really tiny. I might be splitting hairs here. But don't shame me. I'm into this stuff. I get really funky sometimes where I go way out of sequence when it comes to getting things done. That one's a little off, but that's okay. That's what inking's for, right? Am I right? Of course I'm right. Once again, I'm right. Dude, that's twice today. Shit. I better go buy a lottery ticket. Do me a favor, share this out on your favorite social media. Browbeat people into coming over here. Tell them that they are stinky doo-doo faces and their mother dresses them funny if they don't show up. Yeah, like here, let's go full up and then we zoom out. Yeah, that looks like shit. Let's zoom in a little bit. I'm not sold. I'm not sold. Alright, we're going to go ahead and nuke that entire temporary layer. And then... Oops, that's not what I wanted to do at all. No, 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 no. I had a specific color I had picked out for that pencil. Dang it. Okay. So we are going to cheat. Alright, so we're going to... How thick is that? Right there? Okay. This needs to be just slightly less thick than the zipper down at the bottom, right? Just slightly less thick. There we go. A little better. Yo, Sab, what's the how's the volume on the music compared to my voice? Can you hear everything okay? I'm curious. Nobody's giving me any feedback on that. There we go. So I'm just gonna... Oop, wrong. Nope. You know what? We can just get away with... Not even a scratch. So I'm gonna get caught up on there's some interesting nerd drama going on, and I don't mean like stuff that's in my local neighborhood. The anti-chud crowd has gone back to devouring each other, and my opinion of the anti-chud crowd is that they are joyless, sad people. Like they have no joy in life. Like, I wish that was an exaggeration. Come on, autosave, let's go. like, god dang, they are miserable people plugged in to mainstream news outlets and just reveling in how awful their pitiful existences are. And they are pitiful existences. I mean, if you have no joy in your life, if you cannot create or find joy, like if you can't find joy, fine, create it. If you're incapable of that and you're celebrating, you know, you're collecting mental illnesses diagnoses like they're Pokemon, I'm sorry, man. Like, dude, there are better things to do in life. For real. Much better ways to spend your time. Oh, I want to get this done. I gotta figure out. I haven't found this setting. I gotta go into like my account settings, I guess, over on Bandcamp. I've purchased from Bandcamp in the past, and I've listened to artists there, but I've never put anything up there before, because normally it just takes me too damn long to compose music, and so it's not worth my time. I mean, I'm okay with like Ableton, right, which is basically Fruity Loops but good, right? And it's all basically the same stuff, but I'm a basic bitch, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna mince words. I am basic as hell when it comes to that. I'm a casual. I think it's kind of fun. I used to compose like electronica, like drum and bass, jungle house, industrial kind of stuff. But that was always just for fun, and usually just for my friends and I to enjoy. Maybe I might go over to a friend of mine's studio and borrow his $50,000 library of recorded music, recorded instruments. Like, he had like all the recorded instruments. Gosh, let me make sure I'm on the right layer here before I screw this all up. We're just gonna grab our transparency tool here. There we go. Oops, wrong one. Grab the right color. What's up, Caleb? Oh, what's happening now? Dude, it's chud drama. I mean, anti-chud drama. And I don't know. I get more amused by that than I should. I know. There's something deeply wrong with me. And I don't normally pay attention unless somebody's gonna like TLDR it for me. I really don't. Because look, I'm gonna be frank. When I'm over on X, 90% of the time, no, 95%, no, even less than that. I'd rather say like maybe 1 in 50 posts that don't have artwork attached, I will pay attention to. I've got some meme accounts I follow because I do enjoy a good dank meme. But I'm there for the art, the comics. I love the illustration. You know? That's right, EDM. Ever do any EDM ska? You know, I have not. And now that you mention it, gosh, that sounds like it would be kind of fun. Alright, yeah, that's right. I need to finish. Love song about a girl and her kukri. Dude, I've listened to this so many times that it's just background noise to me. Well, that, and you know, since it's my music, and I will be publishing it here to YouTube and everything, so it's my music, it's my copyright, so I don't have to worry about strikes. I do have more music that I want to get to. It's not on the cards right now. Like, after I get this album cover done, and then I've got the music uploaded with the album art and the lyric sheets and credits page and whatnot, because I have to be very specific about the credits page, right? That, hey, I used computer programs as a tool, I didn't use them as the primary source, right? So, because it's a big deal, right? I mean, if you want to copyright the elephant's painting, you got to paint over it. You know what I mean? If anybody out there even gets that reference, because this is where the precedent. That's actually where the precedent of only humans can get copyrights. Oh my goodness, we're almost there. Oh, we can see the bottom of the zipper now. Well, we can see the bottom of the zipper. Hey! How's it going? Yeah. It's interesting. Which is, there are some real interesting, because copyright law is something I've always kind of liked. Let's see here. What is this? What are we? Oh man, the chat's gone crazy. Let's see here. Saboteur Comic says, I am so happy that X has cleaned up the smut. Dude, me too. For real. Nobody wants to see that. That's nasty. You nasty. Your body count's higher than Hot Shots Part 2, the bloodiest movie ever made. Caleb Reynolds says, yeah, that's what Insta's for. Oh, dude, yeah, Insta is a cesspool, man. It's just gotten worse. Because, like, yeah, I'll get into that. Yeah, Caleb's like, come follow me on my OnlyFans. It's like, I know you are AI and a guy probably from the third world. Yeah, no shit, Joe. Yeah, I'm with you, Sab. Yeah, lol, no thank you. Yeah, and the flashers, yeah. And I'm not looking for that content. No, nobody's looking for that content. It's being shoved in your face. Alright. We got the zipper in. Let's go back to our color layer and get back to our flats. Actually, honestly, I think it might be faster with a pen. So we're gonna, at this point, because it's so small. No. The loop select tool is still faster for this stuff right here. Yeah, look at that. Just boop. And we'll clean it up later. Yeah, you're just parts for the harvest. You're meat for the machine and parts for the harvest. I love horror, which is why I did this cyberpunk horror. And yeah, a little bit of a heads up. There is a part 2 and part 3 to this story, but a significant time gap in between these. Part 2 is more of an interesting, one of those kind of like, I don't know, even though it's my own writing, I do like to I will classify it as intellectual fart sniffing. Where you have basically two characters talking about the profound concept of consciousness and what is the being, what is the self, what is I, right? But part 3 is absolutely a global horror. Yeah, the rise of the artificial intelligences. And a new world war. Because the first 3 weren't bad enough. You heard me. And I'm not counting the corporate war as a world war, even though technically it is, but it was not fought between nations. Ooh, that was messy. Let's see here. Okay. I do appreciate everybody stopping by. Make sure you smash that like button. Smash it so angrily. Just get irate at it. And, and if you could, tickle those reactions on the side of the chat. Those actually tell YouTube that I've got active engagement. And helps get people over here. I do appreciate it. Yay! I feel validated. Actually, I don't. Personally, I don't care. But I do want to grow things and whatnot. Hold on one second. I got Dadland poking in. I gotta mute myself real fast. All right. Can't follow my OnlyFans. What's really funny is that OnlyFans tried to, in the early days, OnlyFans was supposed to be like for celebrities and influencers to give like an alternative to Patreon where they could have a live interaction with their favorite creators, and of course, the corn people, the children of the corn, took it over, and then OnlyFans was like, no, we're kicking you out of here. And dude, like they reversed that decision. I remember they reversed that decision in a hurry. They were like, dang, man, they tried, but now the site is just synonymous with the children of the corn. Although there was that one lady who did the Victorian OnlyFans, where she would do things that were racy for Victorian times. So she would like hike up her skirt and show a little ankle, and she would show off the nape of her neck. And I was like, dude, that is hilarious. And dude, she was making like $30,000 a month off of that. And I was like, dang, man. That's hilarious. Come on. There we go. I just wanted to grab that. But, yeah. Making $30,000 a month off of spicy Victorian content. Showing off her ankles. Right, well, no, and Caleb, you're absolutely right. Caleb says, Children of the Corn, new term. Yeah. Caleb Reynolds says, why pay women for pictures and stuff already online? Oh, and stuff that's already online for free. I just don't get it. Is it because it feels more personal or something? And dude, that is exactly it. It replaces the human connection, right? It replaces the human connection. And it's not healthy. And anybody who tells you it is healthy is scamming you. Right? And, you know, the first person that I look at is the therapist. Because remember, folks, if your therapist doesn't have an end goal, if they don't have an end game, you don't have a therapist, you have an enabler. Oh my gosh. Okay. We are near the top of the hour. I take a break at the top of every hour. I don't have a new time lapse for you though for the break. Unfortunately, I still just have the one that I have titled Lunar Bait because I did it just for promotional purposes. We're getting there. Come on. I'm starting to get impetuous and impatient. Words! And no, I didn't have to pay a lot for those words. I got them on sale. I found them. Oh, okay. Honestly, I found them for free in the dictionary. Now you know my secret. Dang, I should have charged $300 for that course. Speaking of things you can get for free that people pay money for, like seriously, half of those courses that people buy, like dude, you can go find that for free. It takes a good instructor to break stuff down into a comprehensive course. And I've taken a lot of courses, man, and there are a lot of times where I'm like, dude, for real? I could have just read the book. You know, it's like those lore channels that basically just read a wiki. It's like, yeah, I could have just gone over and read the wiki. Like, no production value was added. Yeah, I'm gonna come back and clean up the lines. I hate doing flats, man. I really do hate doing flats. It is a joyless process for me. But because I want to kind of experiment with this picture, but not too much, flats are essential. Especially since I want to get like a black pearlescent finish to her bodysuit. So there's going to be a little bit of messing around with that. Dang it, man! It's time for me. It is time for me to take my allergy medicines. I love you, dog, but you are going to be the end of me. Alright. Yeah, same thing as sending super chats. Yeah, it's a dopamine hit. Yeah, no, super chats are totally a dopamine hit. For everybody involved, honestly. The person receiving them gets some validation. And the person sending them goes, look, I'm getting attention too. Look at my validation. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, everybody needs a good POV every once in a while. Pat on the back. Pat, pat, good job. Pat, pat, good job. Pat, pat, good job. And I super chat and get memberships because I genuinely want to like put something in the tip jar. I do appreciate channels like Ethan Van Sciver that allow you to kind of like advertise via super chat. Like I do appreciate that. Like there are most channels don't let you do that. So, and of course you're putting yourself in the crosshairs when you do that, which is stupid. I don't mind coming under scrutiny for the quality of the product. But I stopped advertising via super chats for other people. I'll use my membership chat to promote somebody, but I won't spend money on it anymore. Greg Levy ruined that one for me. People were asking me, like, where's Gun Demon? It's like, not my book, dude. I was just a carnival barker. I was just promoting it. And I lost money on that. Alright, let's zoom out and see what we're at here. Alright. Ooh, stretch. Stretch. Egghead? What about an egghead? Caleb Rose puts emojis of an egg and a head. You calling me a brainiac? You calling me a brainiac? You saying I'm a nerd? Am I a nerd to you? Am I saying some kind of nerd here for your entertainment? You're probably right. You're probably right. There was a bling again. Where's that bling coming from? There's the bling. And I can never find the source of that bling. No. Where is that bling coming from? It sounds like a message notification. Almost like a Discord message notification. But I don't have Discord. Right? Let's see here. I'm looking for that because that's kind of driving me crazy. Where is that message coming from? Where is that bling bling sound coming from? That's... Oh no, Eggman. Oh, okay. Eggman, like the Sonic villain? Where is that bling coming? Where did that noise? Where's the noises coming from? I'm hearing noises that all over the place is scaring me. Did I get like... No, I didn't get a message there. Weird. I will find the source of that. Boing. Because that's driving me crazy, man. Alright, we're going to take a break here for a little bit, everybody. Be back in about, I don't know, 12 minutes or so. Go get yourself something to drink. Go get yourself a stretch. Do some push-ups. Do some sit-ups. Do some jumping jacks. Cardio calisthenics are good for the body and the soul. And if you got bad knees, bad back, bad body is broken and whatnot, there are exercises out there for you. Get in a little bit. Work on your core. Drink some water. Change your underwear. And I'll see you back here in a few minutes.
One heavy swing, and there's scraps, spare parts, dancing in the grave. Luster fades, glow flickers, not a flinch while I prepare. Kit in my belt, edge back to white hot, cutting without a care. They built me better, they just forgot to tell the toys. Every time you hum for me, I remember where the noise. When it comes time to swing, I swing, I swing, I swing. Like I was born for the cuts, cut them up. How crazy scream comes through me. I love the way you bite. Every repair, every cut just proves that you and I don't break, we evolve, we dominate the line. I don't need to understand your design. I just need you singing while the whole world dies. Keep screaming for me. I'll feed you souls. I don't know how they made you. I just know you're mine. Always you're mine. It's just you and me forever. Michael brains ripped fresh from skull still warm, plugged into steel that never sleeps. Human screams become the storm. Cyborg shells where conscience weeps. Welcome to the cyber maze. Flesh and chrome forever fused. Bio-horrors born in chains. Claws of tungsten, teeth of screws. Rifles grafted to their veins. Nothing here remains humane. Metallic jaws that drip with oil. Ranged barrels where eyes once showed. Every limb a weapon loyal to the god who claims their bone. This is where the monsters drone. Cybernetic research floor. just parts for the harvest. For the harvest. Hybrid horrors march in line, tooth and claw and gun combined. No more soul, no more design. Only circuits, only grind. This department owns your mind. Simon watches every slice. Every fusion feels so right. Scream if you like, the machines don't care. Your body's just another cybernetic research floor, where the crime is called progress. Brains and machines forevermore. Humanity stripped and undressed. You're just parts for the harvest. For the harvest. Conveyor belt swinging, parts flying like razor shrapnel. Presses slamming down hard enough to flatten titanium, no rehearsal. I leap the gaps, kukri humming, but one slip and I'm paced. Molten metal raining, lasers carving the air. This place wants me erased. Simon wants me intact, but his definition's loose as hell. Traps calibrated to break me just enough, drag me back to his cell. Lasers grid the catwalks, drones swarming, kill formation. Utilitous arms swinging like wrecking balls, defensive ones locked with no hesitation. Harder than it looks, yeah, but I'm still standing tall, ripping through the factory like it's nothing, while it tries to kill me with it all. Conveyors want my bones, lasers want my core. I carve the whole line apart and grin like it's a bore. Harder than it looks, but I make it look easy. Drones diving low, claws sparking, trying to rip me limb from limb. I hot swap the light, cell mid-air, blades screaming. I go in, equipment crushes air where I stood, a heartbeat ago. One wrong dodge and I'm crushed, but I laugh while the sparks put on a show. The core wakes up last, massive, pulsing heart of the machine. It thinks it's the final boss, thinks it's finally seen me at my limit. I just reload and say, too easy, try harder. Harder than it looks, but I'm tearing out its core. Factory shaking, systems failing, screaming for more. Every belt broken, every drone in pieces, every trap I defied. I walk out smoking and shredded, I'm still alive. Harder than it looks. Harder than it looks, but never hard enough. Vent door slam shut, temp dropping fast, clock already ticking loud. Frost crawls up the pipes, my breath fogs like a warning cloud. Slippery catwalks gleaming, one wrong step and I'm sliding straight to hell. Liquid nitrogen rivers glowing blue, one splash and I'm frozen in a cell. Drones screaming from the vents, guns hot, trying to pin me down. I'm slipping, dodging, kukri out like still spinning round. Adaptive mesh is fighting hard, but the cold is biting deep. Simon wants me intact, guess intact means half frozen in his keep. Too cold to care, yeah, watch me run. Rivers of nitrogen shining like death, but I'm still having fun. Slipping, sliding, blades screaming loud, drones exploding midair. I'm racing the freeze and I'm winning. Too cold to care. Too cold to care. Temp gauge plunging, joints starting to stiffen, but I laugh through the bite. One leap over the blue abyss, landing hard on black ice. Drones swarm tighter, lasers cutting frost, trying to lock me in place. I hot swap mid-slide, blades ignite, carve them out of my face. Prometheus is watching. Probably thinks the cold will slow me down. Cute. I wipe the frost off my eyes and say, keep it coming. Too cold to care, I'm tearing through the core. Factory shaking, systems failing, begging me for more. Every river crossed, every drone in pieces, every slip I defied. I burst out the other side, still there. Too cold to care. Too cold to care. Too cold to care.
All right, we're back to flatting this. Please like and share this out on social media. YouTube is currently nerfing my exposure. Their new bots have been demonetizing channels. They've been scrubbing stuff, falsely flagging people as artificial intelligence, which is just... It's like YouTube doesn't like money, right? I saw channels that were getting, thousands of dollars every month in super chats, right? Get completely nuked. And it's like, dude, it's thousands of dollars, YouTube, and that, pennies equal dollars, ounces equal pounds, etc., etc. And it adds up, and YouTube's losing a lot of revenue. And I don't think they're gonna get that revenue back from. I don't think they're going to get that revenue back from advertisers. I think the current CEO of YouTube is an absolute idiot. Just the decisions that moron has made has just really screwed over the outlet. Remember, the internet's the platform. YouTube's just an outlet. YouTube, people falsely label these things as platforms. They are not platforms. They are outlets. Let's go ahead and feather this a little bit. Yeah, no, that guy is just a complete idiot. I'm really tired of the people failing up. And this guy has done more to damage the platform in the name of profit margins. Like, you know, there's no way for a creator to opt out of AI upscaling of their videos. I don't want my videos AI upscaled. I don't care if my 720 broadcast is upgraded to 1080. The difference is minimal. You know, it's some BS, dude. I don't want my live broadcast upscaled. And when I upload a video, I'm uploading it at the resolution I intend to upload it at. But it's this corporate homogenization that they're doing. And that's the problem. It's soulless bullshit. So please, share this out on your favorite social media. I appreciate it. I really do. I really do. And for real, YouTube, you need to have a category for the arts. Like, you know, changes we wanted made. No. Changes they think will help their bottom line. But what most of these corporatists, they're not capitalists, they're corporatists, fail to realize is that profit is a byproduct of a good product. Right? They think that profit is the product. And that's delusional at best. Alright. We're finally getting her hair in here. And of course, none of this is absolute. I'm gonna have to zoom in here more. You know who I really enjoy watching do their flats is Scotsman TV. I do enjoy watching his coloring screens. He's a really, really decent colorist. I think he does fantastic work. And you should check out Scotsman TV. Do you know that Caleb Reynolds out here in the chat, he's got fun stuff going on. He should be dropping a link to his channel. That's why you have a wrench. You have wrench, you drop link. You drop link to your stuff. People want your stuff. Trust me. They like. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to come back in and clean up around all the borders. But hey, this knocks out a lot of grunt work. Alright, let's go ahead and... There we go. Putties at this time of day? Oh, come on, autosave. Right when I'm like in the middle of a stroke, too. It's the only time I ever notice the autosave. But I love autosave. Don't get me wrong. Alright. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab our next color, which is going to be a light gray. There we go. And then we'll grab, you know what? Ah, wrong. No, 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 no. I hit the wrong thing. We're going to grab a nice deeper red for this right here. Get this in here like this. Yeah, no, it's crazy. I used to have like a bunch of random people like showing up in here, and then YouTube's new AI content moderation kicked in, and right about the time that these channels were getting nuked, my viewership just disappeared. And it might be because they're trying to artificially push the they might be trying to artificially push the corporate content again. That has happened before, where to appease the major networks that shovel their shit content onto the outlet, they nuke actual creators and push corporate crap. And it's like, look, I'm not opposed to having the corporations on here, but they need to artificially inflating their numbers is weak. It's weak. Of course, now that I've talked smack about YouTube, my viewership just like plummeted. Go fig. Alright, let's go ahead and get this. We're gonna grab this one right here. And we got the little gauge over here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to come back in and really clean up these edges. Yeah, we'll grab this one right here. And then we'll grab the handle here. I can't even see what I'm doing. That's another thing I don't like about this tablet monitor. The pen is, now granted, the pen's nice and big, which makes it comfortable to grab, but at the same time, it's hard to look around it. Okay, there we go. And we're gonna grab this one right here, this color right here. Okay. Alright, still gotta, pardon me, didn't mean to cough in your ear, everybody, I apologize. Let's see here. Saboteur Comics says, you know what my feed is now? It's all Claude. Have you used Claude? Claude makes money. Claude released this. Claude did that. I don't even know what the hell Claude is. God dang it. 1 second. Fuck me! Alright. Oh good. Hot mic that whole time. Good, good, good. Damn you, dog. No, you're not getting belly rubs. Not right now. You had your opportunity. Alright, next. Doggo had her chance to get belly rubs. I invited her to come into the office and get belly rubs. But nope, she said, I'm just going to barge in later. And I am not inclined to reward that behavior. Don't you give me those eyes, doggo. Don't you give me that look. Oh, I can't stay mad at you. Come here. Good girl. She looked at me so sad. She's like, but I'm a good doggo. I'm like, I'll be damned if you ain't right. Just a willful dog, though. She is a willful dog. All right. Let's go ahead and we're gonna grab this. Ugh. Get that. Dang, my hands get shaky. Oh, I haven't eaten today. That would explain a lot. See, I forget to eat. Probably more than I should. Alright, now we need like an annoying magenta style color. It's going to contrast with the background because these things cross over with a whole bunch of stuff. AI. It's all the... Oh, it's AI. Claude is AI? Yeah. I think people are going to learn the hard way that they shouldn't be using it as a crutch. The collapse is coming. It really is. And I'm not saying that to be hyperbolic. I've covered this before. Much like the .com crash, there are many out there right now, but that number is going to be severely reduced. And in not too terribly long of a time, we're already watching like some of the companies collapse. They're starting to consolidate and realize that either they should have been paired with something else, like Grok's AI, like was it XAI, aka Grok, which is paired with a social media site, Google's Gemini, right, which is paired with Google. Copilot ain't doing so good. Microsoft's Copilot, and I'm not opposed to that. Copilot is garbage. It's shovelware. Straight up, it is 100% shovelware. It really is. It's pure trash. It is. It's pure garbage. I've checked out Copilot because I like new tech. I do. I enjoy new tech. But Microsoft is so concerned, and then they force it into your hands, and it's like, dude, remember Microsoft Windows 8? You remember Millennium, Windows 2000? Most of the internet doesn't, because they're irrelevant. They were shovelware. Microsoft and Windows 98, even. Shovelware. There was nothing wrong with 95. And, I get weird looks from people when I say, yeah, I'm just going to be skipping this version of Microsoft Windows. And it wouldn't be the first time that I've skipped a version, but like, oh, but what about security? I'm like, dude, do you have any idea how many, like, antiviruses and stuff that I got? Antiviruses specific, and, anti-spyware, like, specifically designed to look for spyware. Vista, yeah, I didn't like Vista too much. I liked 7, and I went from 7 straight to 10. But that's because 10 actually did something, right? 10 had 10 actually had what do you call it? Better resource utilization than 7, right? And right now, with the system that I have, 10 works just fine. Like, I don't have to, there's no logical reason for me to change the version I'm working with. And, people go, oh, but the security, remember, all the problems with Windows XP? I was like, dude, like, that didn't show up for years. It didn't become any more vulnerable than it was for years. And the reason why it became vulnerable is because financial institutions were still running it. So it became vulnerable because there was money. Same thing with the fallacy of, Macs don't get viruses, and I would say at the time, well, that's because nothing important ever gets done on a Mac. But as Macintosh, as Apple computers, as the Macintosh, as the Mac OS became used more widely, all of a sudden, Apple users found themselves at a disadvantage. Because instead of being tried and tested in the fires of hackers' attention, they found themselves woefully ill-prepared for data breaches. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, Windows 10 will have a bunch of security problems. It will. But that's because it's widely used where money is. And so hackers will, they create their exploits because there's money. There's gold in those hills, as the phrase would go. You know what I'm saying? If there's no money in it, they're not interested. But with all the major institutions upgrading to 11 so quickly, because of the previous scares, we might see a little bit of a difference in exploits. We'll see. I just stay alert, trust no one, and keep my laser handy. Hold on one sec. I saw a chat move. Let's see here. Yeah, Caleb Reynolds says, there's government computers still running on XP. Yeah, dude, like for real. And when I was when XP was like the hot thing, right? They were still running on Windows 2000. But the government has special contracts, and Microsoft does take good care of that customer, having worked with government computers quite a bit. All right, let's see here. He says, I got 11 on here when I reinstalled it, and I hate it. If you need something, it's a dang search bar. How does that work for when the internet's out? Yeah, no, dude, like this DRM be connected to the internet BS is just nuts. Like, for real. The OS is, Caleb goes on to say, the OS is junk to me. Everything is so hard to find, like simple things like audio channel properties. Dude, and I thought that Windows 10 was a convoluted mess. Like, they're trying so hard to be Mac when there's no competition. It's like Kickstarter versus Indiegogo. I'm sorry, as much as people like Indiegogo, it's not even 10% the size of Kickstarter, right? They are the white speck on top of the chicken shit, which is still chicken shit, right? Saboteur Comics says, I do love Google Maps. That's it. Dude, Google Maps is good. I gotta hand it. It's good. Saboteur says I will not play with their bullcrap banana app or whatever that is. Nano Banana? And Nano Banana, I like Grok though. I talk to it when I'm lonely. Dude, Grok is a good conversationalist. You know, Grok's not specialized, but it's a jack of all trades. It can do a lot of things, and it's a fantastic search engine, especially if you say, hey, point me to the source where you got this information. Like, give me links. Let me go verify this for myself, right? It gladly grabs the links. ChatGPT is the most hallucinatory of the big. Microsoft Pilot is the most hallucinatory, but ChatGPT is the second most hallucinatory. Like the AIs hallucinate, right? They're not here. They're not ready. But you on Saboteur says I have it on sexy mode. That's hilarious. Melissa knows the millennium. Yeah, dude. Oh, dude, it was so bad. Dude. They're trying to find They're trying to find a universal operating system, Caleb. And I think, much like the Fawns, they're jumping the shark. You just need to be able to have a good translator between operating systems. Right? A good translator. I mean, dude, I use Grok to translate for all these various AIs. I don't prompt jockey that shit. I'm lazy. I cheat. I cheat at cheating. And I get decent results. Now, I haven't gone into like video generation or something like that. I mean, I did spend like $10 kind of experimenting, working with the latest models and whatnot, just to see what I could do. If I can get ahead enough, I am gonna try. I'm gonna try some other stuff, but honestly, if it's only a stopgap, really, like proof of concept, because I have an animation studio lined up in Peru. So, not Peru, Panama. I knew it was one of them P countries. And I meant by the letter P, not urine. What the hell is that? No, god damn it. I hate it when my finger gets off my home key and I start pushing the wrong buttons. Alright. Alright. Oh my gosh. We're getting there. We're getting there. Luckily, these firearms are actually relatively simple to color. As far as color scheme goes. And I did that because I'm going to have to draw them a billion times, and rarely am I going to have to do them like super detailed like this for a very large picture. Easy to replicate base design, but also with the ability to be made hyper detailed and complex because people have 4K monitors or 8K monitors. Jeez. Like, how good is your vision that you need a monitor with that kind of resolution? Unless the monitor's like super big, then I get it. Okay, I get it at that point. Ah, dang it. I screwed up. I'm gonna be able to see through that part right there. That's the trigger well. Alright, we're getting there. Dude, this song is so cheesy. I love it. It cracks me up every time. I know, I might be a little too entertained by my own joke. But admit it, it's a good joke. Ah, dang it. Oh, no. Dang it. I gotta go. I have a business call coming in. I have to answer this. So, let me just... No, I'm not gonna be able to answer it in time. I'm gonna have to call them back. I'm gonna have to call them back. Sorry. I gotta finish this thought. And I'm not referring to the character. That was a joke. It was a good one. Okay, maybe it wasn't a good one, but it was a joke nonetheless. I'm gonna call you back, bro. I'm gonna call you back. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright. Alright, let's, what am I looking for? This. Alright. I'm gonna have to leave it at this. I'll be right back, folks. Heck yeah, cook some ribs and some mushrooms. Brudda, that seems good. Oh, shoot. You know what? I'm actually going to go because Omer's going to be going live. Over at Omer Glitch. I spell OMERGLITCH. Right? Yeah. Oscar, Mike, Echo, Romeo, Golf, Lima, India, Tango, Charlie Hotel. Go check it out. Omer Glitch is going to be going live with the 4 o'clock cock block. That's right. It's the greatest chicken-themed show that's not actually themed on chickens, but is a euphemism for other things. And I got to bounce. I want to thank everybody for joining me today. Thank you very much. Special shout out to Saboteur Comics, Caleb Reynolds. You guys are fantastic, keeping me company while I get some work done. We almost got through it. Almost got through the flats. So close. Just like 1.5 firearms left. And then I've got to select all the little screws. Because I want them to be their own thing. Because, I haven't suffered enough. Alrighty, everybody. I'll see you here later. I don't know what I'm doing tonight. I don't know if I'm going to be on Drawing Friends or if I'm just going to be kind of like zoning out in the net and just kind of trying to finish this up because I got to get this album uploaded. I got people out there saying, hey man, I want to get the album. Where can I get the music? Let me download the music. And I'm like, hold on. Yo, Omen Screaming Rabbit coming in at the line. So the idea is that by the time this Saturday studio rolls around, 7 p.m. Eastern, I will be the special guest. We are doing Apex Predator Prometheus. That's right. Oh, it's so exciting, man. It's so exciting. So, the album will be up on Bandcamp. And I talked it over with the guy who helped me master the album and kind of held my hand through making the music. He really helped me out a whole ton. Legion Xero Music. Check them out at Legion Xero, spelled with an X, at Bandcamp. We'll be doing it for like $1 a song, $10 for the 13-song album, and then I'll probably drop a discount code for for the studio stream. So I'm still figuring that out. I've got 48 hours to get my shit together. So everybody, click the link that Caleb Reynolds has dropped in the chat. And I will see you all later. Have yourselves a fantastic day. Where's the button? I can't find the button.
Remember, smash that like button, share this out on your favorite social media, hit the bell to receive all notifications, leave a comment down in... Tell us what you want in the comment down in the description or whatever. I forget how this works. But you know what the most important thing is, everybody? You know what the most important thing is in the whole wide world? Until next time, stay magnificent!